It's NeverDream here, coming back at you with another installment of OPH Classics. Playing a little bit of Final Fantasy VIII today. 30-minute stream or so before I go to work. Right now we're just outside of Trabia Gardens. So we're gonna go do this sequence as well as the Orphanage sequence. Starts off here with Selfie trying to look inside, and she decides it was a direct hit, and then she's gonna go ahead and climb in. So the doors to the garden won't open, but she's able to climb up over it, so we'll go ahead and follow her. The rest of the team will show up. So they're gonna say, let's go after her. You can find Selfie in the first screen that you enter, along with Selfie's friend. They're both talking. You can talk to them and you get a few answers, or a question here. You can play along. If you play along with it, Selfie's gonna be like, that doesn't sound like Squall at all. And then if you say, not really, so she's actually happier if you act more like Squall and just tell her whatever. So if you continue to talk to them back and forth, Selfie will tell you that she'll meet you at the basketball court here in a little bit. That's in the back area here, so we're gonna go this way first. There's some sick people over here. You can talk to them. This dude's tired from helping people. This dude's just insane. Straight up. There's a little kid here. That's the last ball. Is what she says. So they'll say that we're on standby until Selfie gets here. You can talk to everybody. I just start at the left side and talk to everyone. I always talk to Renoa. Usually I'll talk to her first or last, just depending on the situation. Right now, we're going to do last and then try and walk away. Selfie will kick the ball through. If someone can come up with something, that'd be great. But no one's doing anything. They're all scared, uneasy. All they do is complain. They just pretend to be thinking. They criticize others, but in the end, they can't do anything either. Renoa, why all this, all of a sudden? What do you expect from me? I grew up in a garden. I'm a seed. Do you understand? But when the battle starts happening, it's different. Everyone's tempo seems to pick up and I get left behind. I try to catch up, but it's no use. How far is everyone going? I can't hear anyone. Once I catch up, I wonder, is everyone safe? Will they welcome me with open arms? Is everyone okay? Will we make it back? Will we all make it back together when I start thinking like that? I was a little kid. I was about 4 or so. I was in an orphanage. Plenty of kids, all with no parents. It was around the end of the Sorceress War, so I guess it couldn't be helped. Anyway, that's where I was. And out of all the kids there, one was very special to me. I really liked this girl, and it made me so happy just talking to her. War. Was that orphanage a stone house? You guessed it. An old house made of stone by the ocean. You guessed it. I knew right away when we first met. Too, you seem to have forgotten. Just kinda sucked that I was the only one who remembered. Spunky little Seffi and bossy little Kyosti. That is just so weird. Hey, do you guys remember setting off fireworks? I'm telling you, cry baby Zell, go back to bed. Stop teasing me, Suffer. Oh my goodness, Suffer, my arch enemy. Wow, he was there too. Except for Renoa, we were all there. Hey, that means... Yeah, I was there too. I was always waiting for Sis to come back. Okay at all. Ellie. Ellen. So, alone. Ellen was Sis. She was a bit older than us, and we all used to call her Sis. Kyosis, Zell, Selfie, Irvine, Sepher, Ellen, and myself. I'm not sure what the meaning behind all this is, but we were definitely together. She's the one that takes us back to Laguna's period. She said she wanted to change the past. I don't know why. There can only be one reason for that. She must not be happy with the present. If that's the case, I'm definitely up for helping her. She's part of our orphanage gang. You didn't even remember who she was. Hey, Selfie, that goes for you too. So you're able to talk to everybody here if you'd like. I just talked to Irvine. He's the one that is supposed to set off the next chain of events. Even so, he's never mentioned anything about growing up in an orphanage, and nothing about this has ever crossed my mind when I see him either. Don't you find that odd? This is strange. In my case, I had loads and loads of fun after going to Trabia, which is probably why I forgot all about my childhood. That's what I think. But I don't know what's up with you guys. It's so odd that you would forget. I remember now. Things didn't work out too well at my home, so I came to Garden at the age of 10. That's when I first noticed Zephyr and Squall were always fighting. Kyosis always used to break us up. That's right. Zephyr was a kid who always needed to be the center of attention, but Squall always used to ignore him. But eventually, they would end up fighting. Squall could have easily walked away from it, but he always took up the challenge. He should have just ignored him, but Squall, almost in tears, would say, I gotta do my best by myself, or else I won't be able to see Sis. I guess I was trying to take Ellen's place. I tried, but to no avail. That's probably it. Even after becoming an instructor, I couldn't stop thinking about Squall. I thought it was love. I had to hide my feelings because I was an instructor, but I've come to realize it wasn't. It was my childhood feelings as a bigger sister that lingered. Oh well. I misunderstood love? Actually, I had completely given up when Renoa had come into the picture. It must be the same for Zephyr. I'm sure Zephyr has forgotten his childhood too. But whenever he sees Squall, his inner feelings start to boil, and is that why he's always picking fights with Squall? Well, why is it we forgot? We grew up together as kids. How's that possible? How about this? The price we pay for using the GF. The GF provides us its power, but the GF makes its own place inside our brain. So you're saying the area is where our memories are stored? No. It's just a rumor. The GF critics are spreading. So, if we keep relying on the GF, we won't be able to remember a lot of things. There's no way Headmaster Sid would allow such a dangerous thing. And how is it that I remember while everyone else has forgotten? Well, in my case, I had injunction to GF until recently. That's why I remember a lot more of you guys. How about you, Selfie? Your first experience with the GF was when you came to Balam Garden, right? Yeah. I have a confession to make. When I was 12, I went on an outdoor training session. I found a GF inside one of the monsters I defeated. I junctioned that GF for a while, so I have experience with GF too, but it's really weird. I can't remember the GF's name. It must be the GF's fault. What should we do? What should we do? Nothing. What do you mean, nothing? So what do you want to do? You want to stop using GF now? As long as we continue fighting, we're indebted to the powers of the GF. If there's a price I have to pay for that, I'll gladly pay it. I know. Let's keep a diary. That way we'll always have something to remind us. Are you sure that's what you want? Maybe it's for the best. Yeah, I don't care if I forget about my childhood when Zephyr used to pick on me. What's important to me now is having my powers to protect my parents in Balam. They adopted me. There's no way I'm letting go of that now. She was always like. I see a resemblance. Matron. They look alike. Very kind. Long black hair, yes. I really admired her. Look alike. Nah, that's not it. Matron's name is Edia Kramer. Matron is Sorceress Edia. You're wondering why Matron would take over a country or file missiles and whatnot. At this point, we probably wouldn't comprehend it, even if we talked about it. Hear me out. Seed and garden were Matron's idea, right? I'm not a seed, but I share the same feelings with all of you. Seeds are supposed to fight the sorceress, right? Strange. That's right. It was when I was being tortured by Sepher. He wanted to know what seed was. Matron should know. But Matron is Sorceress Ediot. There's no denying that. What the hell does this all mean? Squall, you listening? So, like, this is what I wanted to say. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I understand what Renault is saying. I understand. But still, I'm gonna fight. I want to stay true to everyone I've stood for. To everything I've stood for. I'm sure it's the same for everyone. That's why I thought it would be best if everyone knew we would have to face Matron. You've all heard this before. How life has infinite possibilities. I don't believe that one bit. There weren't many paths for me to choose. Sometimes, there would only be one. From the limited possibilities I faced, the choices I've made, have brought me this far. That's why I value the path I chose. I want to hold true to that path. That had to be taken. I know our opponent is Matron, whom we all love very much. We might lose something very important on account of the GF, but I don't mind. It's not like I drifted here on the tides of fate. I'm here because I chose to be here. And more importantly, we all grew up together. But due to various circumstances, we were all separated. As a kid, you couldn't really go out on your own. There were no other paths to take. All I did was just cry. But somehow, we're together again. Just like old times, though a lot has changed. We're not kids anymore. We're strong enough to take care of ourselves. Make our own decisions. We're confronting a big one right now. Do we fight Matron or not? I say we fight. Shoot for a common goal. Hey, at least it'll keep us together a little longer. Yeah, let's do it. We can't run from her for the rest of our lives. This is such a bummer. I can't believe we have to fight Matron. I know, but Zell's right. We can't run from her forever. It's up to you. We're gonna fight. I think that's the only way we can move on with our lives. If that makes any sense at all, come with us. I'm sure that's what everyone wants. Look. A gift from the fairies. Yo, you want to go check out Edia's orphanage? I wonder what it's like now. We might find a clue. Clue? You mean as to why Matron turned out like this? Probably has to do with something that happened in the past, but the past is the past. It's over. Done with. Despite what truth we find, it's not going to change the present. But I want to see too. I don't know what we'll find, but let's head for Edia's house. Squall and Renoa. I guess that's it. We're fighting. You guys are fearless. I don't think that's quite right. If you think too hard, you become lost. I think that's what everyone's afraid of. I wish we didn't have to fight either. So you'll be back inside of the garden once you finish the storyline there with the orphanage. I have very limited time. I think I go to work here in just a little bit. Yeah, I got about 10 minutes here. Let's see. One of the things I can do, should have enough time for it at least. So we're gonna go ahead and go right back into Trabia Gardens. And we're gonna go straight down to the end here. I don't know what the rules here are, and I don't want to mix the Balam rules with rules from here if the rules from here are not terrible. I don't really know. So we're just going to say no for now until she decides to just play some cards without switching the rules around. So basically just keep challenging her to cards until she doesn't say rules that don't exist here. Until she stops trying to mix the rules, just keep hitting no. After a while, as you can see, she'll just say good day for cards. If that happens, we can go ahead and open up, play. Random and close are both rules that are in play here. Not the funnest rules to play against. But we should be able to do pretty good here and win this game one way or another. So we're going to go ahead and start with just the defensive play. Place this here. It shouldn't be too easy for her to get the card back. Unfortunately, the plus combo rule exists. I don't even know what that does. Or how the hell she used it to exploit me right there. But I'll get my card back and end it there to draw. And she used the selfie card on the first attempt, which, I mean, it's okay. I prefer that I would have won. But for right now, we'll just play with what we have and do our best to try and get another win. Yet again, we've lost. I actually lost that game. And it's because of the plus rule that I lost. I don't know how that rule even works. It's one of the more annoying rules in the game. I really hate it when shit like that happens. So we're gonna have to mix the rules. At least we have open now, so we can at least see what's going on with her cards. See if we might be able to win. This plus shit is just fucking irritating. I'm gonna lose another game because of this stupid fucking rule. That's just a shitty rule. You have fucking cards that are garbage, but because they have the same numbers apart as the other numbers that are facing, you just get to take all the cards, and it doesn't make any sense. It's the shittiest rule in existence. This has always been a card that's kind of a pain in the ass to get a hold of. And they just give me such fucking bad cards 90% of the time when it's random like this, and I mean, I don't even want to fucking play it. You know what I'm saying? The fucking cards are so bad that I don't even want to try and win it. This stupid fucking plus rule. Hey, look at that shit. A full fucking clean sweep. Like, it's just fucking amazing. And like they give cards that have that easy, the same amount shit, like where it's always the same difference in between the numbers that are on the sides, and it's just like, yeah, you fucking cheating, basically. Not really, it's just a different way to play the game, but it's just getting on my nerves at this point. I'm not gonna fucking sit here with all these fucking random cards that it keeps fucking giving me. Get rid of as many of them as I can. I wish I could just, like, destroy cards. I wish that was an option. Just get rid of cards. I just select them and just get rid of them. It's like I don't want it. It's like I'd rather recollect every card in the game than sit here and have to do this shit without any fucking ability of actually winning. And just shit cards, man. I have so many good cards and they just give me garbage. It's like, here's a bunch of garbage into Gilgamesh. Go win even though the same plus rule exists. Dude, that's so fucking irritating right there. I knew it was gonna happen too. It's like all they wait for. It's starting to get really, really frustrating. I gotta go to work anyway, so I'll catch you guys next time. Maybe next time they ain't gonna just be using the plus rule every time to get me beaten. That's fucking pissing me off. You guys have a good day, be safe, enjoy. Thanks for tuning into the stream, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time on OPH Gaming. Peace.